Hi, I have been trying to set up for this video for about an hour. It is Friday. We are in the middle of bike week in Myrtle Beach. So I have just stayed at home and stayed out of that mess. I just don't want to hurt anyone. I'm not real reckless, but these bikes are everywhere. Stash is running around. I just came in from the mailbox because I've got a little package I'm going to open on camera. I had another small package come yesterday and I videoed it, but it wasn't for YouTube. I am going to video whether I upload it to YouTube or do it in a YouTube video for you or not. I'm opening everything I get, especially DHgate, on camera from now on, showing everything. All right. This is not a Temu haul. I did notice this morning my Temu was acting really weird when I went to search for something. It really just said search for more, and I knew these things were on Temu. So it is still showing a lot of local warehouse, but it seems like they finally took the import charges off, which means I will be ordering. I just don't, there's only like 3 little things on there. I'm not going to go crazy and just add stuff to my cart that I don't want. My recording. So my timer is up, it's white. It's up there, right here, up against the white wall. And I can't see it. So that I'm not so rude, I wanted to see how far in the last video that it would run. What is wrong with this thing? Oh, we got to go this way. I'm going to set it for about 35 minutes and then just say my goodbyes and we'll pick up where we left off. I don't like to do part 1 and part 2, so let's hope that it will record at least that much. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm just going to show you guys a few things. First, I'll do what I bought in Marshall's the day that I did my car vlog. I need to do my lips. Maybe we'll do that last. I have a pretty lip combo right here, but maybe we'll do that last. I do have a couple errands I need to run today, but they're not very far from home. And then I have a couple items that I've showed you recently that I've got a little bit more to talk about, and we'll get to this package. And I'm gonna try to hurry. Stash, go get a toy. Go get a toy. I meant to bring, I had 2 toys laid out to bring in here and I forgot them. Don't sit right in the middle of my stuff. The first thing that I picked up while I was in Marshall's, and I've been using it this week, is the Kopari, and this is the Malibu Peach. I have the bluish green one, and I believe that's coconut. Can't remember. But they're expensive, and that's why I only ever bought one. They have them at Ulta. But this was $14.99, and it was full. I just, it doesn't last very long, but it feels so good, and it's such a fine mist. Probably going to put this in my pocketbook to carry around with me, because it's, and it smells just like a peach. It's kind of a peachy perfume smell, but it's a good peach. The other thing that I bought in Marshall's for $14.99, I bought a new tumbler. I don't have a collection of these. The only other tumbler, well, I have 2. I have one for my coffee. It's a bigger stainless steel one, maybe about the same size. Maybe it's a little bit shorter and wider. And then I have the black one you usually see in my videos. I'm gonna keep my black one for my water in case, I don't know. I mean, I could drop this and break it. I do need, because I carry these all the time. But I just thought this was so pretty. I'm not really into tumblers and cups and stuff like that anymore, or having an abundance of them, but I do drink water constantly. So did I just get that out? It might have landed on Stash's head. You're gonna learn that's not the best place to sit. All right, let me move this out of the way. Temu. So I'm gonna show you guys, okay, the first 2 t-shirts, please don't knock that over, that I told you guys about. They were like $5, $2.99 shipping. I paid like $9 for each of these, and they were late. They did give me $5 back, so I ended up getting both of these t-shirts for like $4, and they're small. This is an extra large. I hope that I've got this set so that it's showing this the right way. I thought this was so cute. I just love this, but I do wish they're short. And I've noticed that really with Temu, when you go XXL, it just gets wider, which I could have used this XXL. I've got down here XXL, but it does fit. I've tried it on. This is 100% cotton and it's thicker, so this can never, ever go in the dryer. I'm going to have to give it to a 6-year-old. But it fits. It's just gonna have to be on one of those cool nights because it's hot, because this material is so thick, and the other gray one is thick too. I'm trying to think, it's not quite as thick. I've got it in my other hand. So that's the first one that I got, and it was late, so I got $5 off. I like this one a little better. It's a little bit more lightweight. If you guys can read this, comment below the author. Okay, it's fun. But this is an XL2. It's not really much bigger or much longer, maybe a tad bit, but it is thinner, and I like that. I had, in the process, I don't know if I ever told you guys about this, ordered 2 more, pretty much the same thing, but these were not late. No, I think I told you. I don't wear white a lot, but I really liked this shirt, and I got an XXL, and so there's that one. Love these colors. And it is, it's all wrinkly because they shove them in bags, but I really like this shirt. But y'all, I can't get 6 feet out of my door in something white. Anytime I wear white or a light color, I always have a backup shirt or pair of shorts or whatever. And something, I mean, you can put them in whatever you want. I have a million things in this house I could put them in, but something that's really good to put them in is actually the Temu zip-up bags these shirts come in. I have maybe like 10 around the house, just for whatever. Wait, that's not it. Hey, you're gonna end up knocking over my expensive setup here. That's a joke. Here's my other one, and this is an XXL too. Is that not cute? So the shirt that I did not order, I wanted spelled surf, S-O-U-R-F. And I messaged the seller. I said, you misspelled that word. And she said, that's the way it comes from the factory. You mean that your iron-on? These are iron-ons. And if you look at the bottom, I'm holding this shirt completely straight. You see the top is pretty much lined up, but the bottom is not. It's kind of like that on the other ones too, so I don't know what's up with that. When I went in Target or Walmart, I found these. I got a large so that they're extra roomy because they're not Temu sizes. In Temu, I would order these probably in an XL. They're Hello Kitty. These are nice though. They're really, really soft. I've bought pajama shorts from Target and Walmart for years. These are really nice. They almost feel like a soft, thin flannel, but they're not. I'm sure they're cotton, but they're just really nice. They're a lot nicer, and they were, I think, only like $9, $10. So I got those. And I know this came from Walmart. I have this in black. You've probably seen me wear it. And I just got XL. See how big their XLs are? I mean, I can't even, like, they're really, this is the way, and they're thin too. This is the way this is the way XL should be. This shirt's probably actually bigger than the Temu XXL, but it's very thin. It just says Reebok. I've got that in black, and I really like it. And I had ordered this eyeshadow palette. It's Miss Lynn, and over the years, I've ordered a few things from that cosmetic company name from Temu. Let's just hope they're getting back to normal. I'm not going to go crazy and order a bunch of crap that I don't need. But there's a few things I do need, like the stuff that was in my cart. This is called Shades of Nude. They're really, really pretty. They're nice and pigmented. I like this color right here. Kind of a rust. Let's do a proper swatch instead of doing it on the side of my hand. Ew, I like that. Oh, I still need to show you guys my other orange. I did that orange eyeshadow just one day. Just a little bit kind of in the middle there. And almost like a crease color. But I still did my transition bronzer color. Did you bring a toy? No, you didn't. And I really liked it. That one's a brighter orange, but it still looks pretty. You just can't overdo it. Okay. What else? I'm going fast. Good. Oh, perfume of the day is my Gucci Flora. This is Jasmine. Gorgeous Jasmine. That's what it's called. This is so pretty. It's not quite as good to me, in my humble opinion, as Tom Ford, but it also doesn't cost as much as Tom Ford. Let's put that on too, with the Kapari Malibu Peach. What else? Oh, and I also bought in Target this L'Oreal lippy. I'm going to put this on. Since I don't have it, I've got some gloss on, but that's all because my lips felt dry. See that pinky purple? This was on sale, but all the colors were on sale for $5.50, and these are like probably $12 or $13. I'm going to put this on because it's a little bit deceiving. That is showing the true color that I'm seeing right here, pretty much. But I want you guys, where's my mirror? What? Oh, Lord, I'm going to have to use my mirror on my phone. And it's small. Oh, boy. You hear it? Look at that color. Like, that's really like a very, very cool gray purple. So what I did when I wore this was just did a little bit, like I'm using the very tip of this thing now. And it does dry down, so you really have to use the gloss or a gloss. But it looks good with the LA Colors Glazed Donut. That's what I was fumbling for in my words in the car vlog. It's LA Colors. It's $1.99 and it's gorgeous. So I'm gonna let this dry down. See how, like, that doesn't look like that. You expect this to be even pinker probably than it's showing, but it goes on, and that's very light. If I put this on like everything that's on the applicator, it is almost gray. See, it's already drying down. Has a gloss stick on the end. I'll use that, but I'm going to do my glazed donut too. I had another lip combo I was going to do while I was on here. I have on a little bit of Maybelline 228. I have on some highlighter, and I have on some bronzer. I don't have any blush on, any top eyeliner, no mascara, no eyelashes. But, I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty like that. So I have two glosses. I think I'm just going to go with the glazed donut. This is NYX Sydney, I believe. I've been looking for my Tokyo. I know I have it. I have 2 or 3 Sydneys because I'm just a compulsive shopper like that when I like something. But I think I only have 1 Tokyo, but I've been looking for it. Well, I just looked for it yesterday. I need to get back in there and I need to go in, and I can't believe I forgot my freaking mirror. What? This mirror on my phone is so tiny. Anyway. Let's don't get purple on our teeth. I have my ring. It's a Temu ring. I meant to put it back on. Let's see here. We're not going to do that. So I'm just going to say my thoughts on this. It's okay. Excuse me. This is just okay. Like, what I ended up doing was getting these tiny sharp scissors, and at the top of this, you know, I mean, I think they've redone them now. That's probably why I got this on eBay. I knew it was real, but they've probably come out with a different, they needed to, container, because you actually have to pop this out to get into it at all. And then it has a thick plastic, not like a peel plastic, a thick hard plastic, and then like a screen. So if you pop it out to get into it and you have nails, your powder is at that point probably just going to go everywhere. I knew that was probably going to happen, so I had a death grip on it when I opened this. And I didn't spill it then, but then it gets messy after that. So I went in with these and just caught that top layer of plastic and cut about 1/3 of it off so that I can, and if nothing else, I can just, your aunt must stashes all of my stuff because he doesn't have any toys in here. If nothing else, just dip a little bit in here. It's okay. I would not, I don't know. I haven't used it enough. I guess I just haven't used it enough to, this does not change my life, okay? It doesn't. If you have the cherry blossom, I probably wouldn't get this because it's not going to show up. I mean, I don't have the cherry blossom, but basically they're probably the same on your face. If you just want one of the purple powders, because the one on Temu is not, I have that one. It's basically white when you get it. I didn't even never show it. I bought it before I started doing hauls on here, I think. It's just really a white tinted lavender, and this was more purple, so, but it's not something you have to have. and the Laura Mercier blurring powder. I wanted this because I have a lot of loose powders. Probably didn't need it. But I do not have a blurring powder, a loose blurring powder. I don't even think I have a compact blurring powder. But I wanted to try it. Is it a life changer? No. But it is a pretty powder. Laura Mercier in general has just great products. I used to use their, I think I said this in my last video, their foundation powders before they changed them. And I would have used them for the rest of my life. I love those things. I think it was rich vanilla, creamy beige, and then honey. But it's not the honey they have out now. That's like a setting powder. These were actually foundation powders. And oh my gosh, I love them. But if you're interested in a blurring powder or you need a setting powder, it's a beautiful powder. It really, really is. Just use it light because it almost, you know how a foundation powder, if you go in, like if you're just trying to review it and see what it does and you go in and you pack it, how it can look cakey around your wrinkles and pores very easily. This does that too because I tried it several different ways. This does that too, but they all do that are kind of like that. Unless it's the very, very fine, poreless setting powders. That's about the only ones I've ever packed on that don't do that. Alrighty. What else do I have in here? Oh, this package. This might be, gosh, I just flew through this one. Was I going to tell you guys something? Oh, the car vlog. Oh, I was going to show you guys my little thing. I brought it in here because I'm probably going to put it on my SUV next time. That car is loud. And it's like, and I don't like to get that car out in traffic. So it'll probably, I just brought it in and I'll probably be doing car vlogs out of my SUV. Where is my, I just opened this package, just, Stash, okay. I almost forgot about this. I got this yesterday. This was a Temu necklace that I ordered. It was like $2 something, let's just say $3 shipping, paid $6 something after tax and all that crap. It's cute, but it's not what I ordered. The one I ordered, I'm sweating. The round silver part, oh, it's supposed to be moissanite. Okay, and it's $3. So I don't believe that. And it didn't come with anything. All right, the silver part that's around the stone was more prominent. It was thicker. It kind of stood out a little bit. And at the end of the chain had a piece with a couple rhinestones on it, that like another piece on this chain that had rhinestones on it. And then I had to actually thread this myself, and it barely goes through these little cracks. With these nails, it took me like 20 minutes last night, and I haven't even put it on. Cheap chain, but I mean, what do we expect, right? The problem is because you have to thread this through these tiny holes in here. Like, I can't put this on my herringbone. Even if I loved the stone, I can't really. What in the world? You guys, this thing is microscopic. Baba, go get a toy, honey. You're not even playing. Go play. Where's the ball? Go get the ball. Oh. Does it even work? Does it even work? All right. This might be one of those necklaces that if I get it on, I may leave it unless it, no, this will get tangled in my hair. I can tell by the chain. Be pulling my hair out. That won't work. Oh, I have the back done. It's not really, and the reason that I came on here looking like this, well, one, I'm sweating, and I just came in from outside, but see the blonde? I mean, you guys know how dark it was. I knew she wouldn't do it as heavy as I wanted it, but it's okay. I mean, she's probably taken my hair's health into consideration. But I had that done, and when I get my hair done, I try not to do a whole lot to it. All right, I don't have a mirror that I can see this in except this tiny one on the back of my phone. I mean, it's all right. But it's not the necklace that I ordered. Okay. This one. just came in the mail. That's why I was sweating when I came up here. I really wanted to wait because I knew something was coming in the mail, and like I said, I really want to catch these on camera because I keep getting ripped off. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you if it's the necklace that I ordered or not. But this one is supposed to be, they have a name and now I forgot, the triple 123 stone. I can't remember if it's moissanite or not though, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, this one is supposed to be, yeah, this chain definitely, yeah, this is right. This is what I ordered. This chain definitely is the same size as this one, tiny, but can you tell the difference? Like the one I've got on looks gray compared to this. I think this is, see how it just looks better? I believe this is $9.25. If it is, I can, if it doesn't pull my hair, I can leave this on too. Oh, I'm not even showing you the stone. Yeah, that's exactly what I ordered. They got this one right. Boy, I laid in a Temu when I got this one. I was like, I said, it was ugly. I said, your moron sellers can't even send people what they order. Because I've had enough of them. I will say this. I am square with them though. They've given me everything. Did I tell you guys in the last video? They did give me a refund on that order I never got. And the $10. No, don't fall off. Oh my God, it just fell off. I'll wear it in my next video. We'll be here an hour. Slid right off this chain. So yeah, Temu owes me nothing now. DH Gate, that purse that has been in Myrtle Beach, because I mean, you can follow the city that it's supposed to be in, has been out for delivery since May 6th. In Myrtle Beach, out for delivery, not at your local post office, which normally they'll say, or USPS regional facility or whatever, out for delivery. Something has happened to that bag and it wasn't delivered anywhere. So I opened up a dispute. It was the last day that it was supposed to be here was Tuesday or Wednesday. And I couldn't open up a dispute until the next day. So I have, but if I get anything, and that was another thing I was waiting on too, if just by chance that purse was delivered today, the little can reverse monogram and reverse monogram bag. If it was delivered today, I was going to open it so you guys could see it. But it's not going to come. It's been out for delivery all these days. It's, and the seller's like, please be patient. They are busy. No, it goes Columbia, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. And if it's early enough in Myrtle Beach, I get it that day. Like if it's delivered to the post office before like 7 a.m., I'll get it that day. That's how everything is shipped. This was in Columbia, South Carolina 12 days ago, almost 2 weeks ago now. Myrtle Beach the next day or the day after. Out for delivery, like normal. It's stuck there. It's just stuck there. They seized it or something. I don't know. I don't know what the dealio is with them. They're going to give me my money back. It's just a shame that we have to fight for this. The very last delivery day, very latest delivery day was 3 days ago. At that point, I'm just, I'm over it. I don't even want the bag now. But if I do get it, I'm gonna video. I will definitely video that and probably put it on YouTube because that's big. That's not like some little crappy necklace from Temu, But I am gonna video everything I get from anywhere like that. AliExpress, I really don't order from them much. I will say that their customer service is probably better than Temu's though, and it did not used to be. Maybe now they've got so much competition with these other places that they had to step it up. Let's hope Temu steps it up and that things kind of stay the same. I will be doing Temu hauls again. They just probably won't. I've ordered from them stuff I needed and stuff I didn't need and stuff I just wanted that was inexpensive for a couple years now. I don't have any room to put anything. And I don't want to be, you can live like you want to live, but I don't want to have stuff, sitting out in my living room that doesn't need to be sitting out in my living room. And, I've got this place for sale. These people are going to come in here and open these closets. And, yeah, they look, that's what people do when they don't want their stuff sitting out. They put it in a closet. But I'm going to run out of closet space too. And I just don't want to do that. Not until I move and then I'll fill that house up. No, that's not what I'm going to do. This whole thing has made me realize that I was probably ordering stuff I just didn't need. Now, a lot of it I did, and I used a lot of it, and I don't regret. There's not many purchases that I regret unless they is just junk, or I didn't get it, well, obviously, or it was just, you know, it was just, why did I order this? Not really, not with my stuff. I'm pretty particular, or they lied. If they lied, and they lie a lot, if it was just a total lie, like, I mean, this wasn't the necklace that I ordered, but it's okay for $6. I don't think it's moissanite though, and you know, this is probably going to turn my neck green, and it's got a little tiny clasp. I have a hard time with. That's why I wear my herringbone so much. It's got a big old lobster claw on it. Easy for me to get on and off, and it's durable. It doesn't pull my hair while I'm wearing it. It probably would pull my hair if I slept in it. So yeah, we're gonna, you know, hopefully Temu gets back to normal. And I think I have 3 or 4 things in my cart, but the thing about it is I had a few things in there from local sellers. I won't be paying the $2.99 shipping when you can buy $20 or $25 worth of items and get from everywhere on Temu and get free shipping. I'll just wait and get it all in one bag. That's just how I prefer to shop. And I think that Temu probably pretty much saw that people weren't buying as much. I know that normally in a month's time, I would have probably had 4 orders of at least $20, $25, which, you know, that's a little bit ridiculous in itself. And each purchase would have had, each bag would have had 5 or 6 little things in it, whatever. You know, maybe more than that or whatever. But I have ordered those 4 t-shirts. So that's 10, 20, 30. The eyeshadow, 36. Both necklaces, 46. I've spent like less than $50 in Temu since they did this. And I think that probably happened with them all over the place. So even if their sales were cut into 1/4, that hurt them. I read somewhere online that their company really has taken a loss anyway before this happened. So, don't know. And their prices are still high. They did come down. They skyrocketed. What was it, the 25th of April? They skyrocketed crazy on top of us having to pay shipping for every single item. And that's what happened to them this past month. But a smarter move would be, since we had to pay shipping, would be to cut the prices a little bit. Just to, you know, reel us in, but they didn't do that. But then they had to, like the following week, they had to, but they're still higher than they were. You used to be able to buy something like this for like 86 cents. I mean, I'm just saying, it's true. Or a pair of earrings for, you know, less than $1. Now, you know, $3, $4, $5, $4 or $5. So their prices are still quadruple what they were like 2 years ago. And I'd say twice as much as last year, but whatever, just shop around on there and look around, and don't buy from these local sellers if you don't have to, because you're buying. I mean, now I have in the past. Aside from these when I had to, maybe over the past 2 years, 3 times. One of them was one of those lights that charge, the charging lights, not it's got to be plugged into a USB. And the reason why is because I could not find the charging ones that don't take batteries, that don't have to be plugged in. You could just charge them, and the charge lasts for several weeks or whatever, unless it was a local seller, and it was worth that to me. If it's something like that, you're going to have to. But shop around and just see. It's always nice to get a big bag and everything, just, you know, free shipping and everything costs less. But you can always find this stuff generally on there. Now that things are going back to normal, let's hope they stay that way. You can always find a pretty decent deal. I hate my necklace just fell apart. I'll keep this out to remember to wear this in my next video. That's pretty. And if it's real silver, I mean, whatever. It's worth $3 or $6 because I had to pay shipping on it. I think that's it. I had some notes here. Let me see if the Huda Beauty, the new lipping perfume. I didn't do the lip combo I wanted to do. Is Charlotte, my 2 Charlotte Tilbury liners with another matte cream lipstick. I'll do it next time. And I think that's it. So yay, I beat my timer. That's great. I do like doing longer videos, but I'm just not going to be able to. I mean, I'm a hypocrite, I guess, because I've said to myself, I like hour and a half long videos. I shot a video the other day, and I just deleted it. My whole face looked distorted, and I don't know if it's because it's flipping this or something. I don't know. Like, I mean, I know I have eye bags. I know I have wrinkles, but nothing looked right. If it's like that again, I'll delete this one too. Anyway, come here, Stashy. Say bye. Tell everybody bye. Say thanks for watching. Say subscribe and thumbs up, okay? You guys have a great day. Have a great weekend. Stay safe.